Have you ever wanted to travel somewhere outside of our beautiful country? If so, what would be one of your top destinations? In a recent Forbes article written by Jordan Bishop in May of 2017, Germany is one of the top 10 destinations in Europe, mainly because of its rich culture and interesting history. The reason this is important to me is because I am of German descent. However, I didn't know a whole lot about the country's history or its cities, and I'm taking a trip there this September, so I wanted to get informed. I would like to share with you some information about Germany's capital and one of its major celebrations. First, I'm going to give you some information about Germany's capital. Germany's capital holds a large piece of understanding the country's history and interesting culture. If you didn't already know, the country's capital is Berlin. In Alex Rich's article, Berlin, from 2017, he states tourism is very important to the city. And the city is the third most visited city in the European Union. One of the best known landmarks in Berlin is the Brandenburg Gate. The Brandenburg Gate stands at the entrance to the city and is modeled to look like the Acropolis in Athens. However, when most people think of Berlin, we don't think of the Brandenburg Gate. We think of the Berlin Wall. During World War II, Germany split into two countries with the Berlin Wall. The wall stood for 28 years until November of 1989, when guards opened the wall and let East Berliners through to West Berlin. After that, the wall was never closed, and many people helped themselves to demolishing the wall. And in 1990, the city demolished the rest of the wall and ridded the remains. Next, I would like to inform you about a different city and one of Germany's most wonderful celebrations. Held every year since 1810, with the exception of 24 years during their time of war, Oktoberfest has been held in Munich. From Marcia Lustad's article, Oktoberfest, Germany's Time for Family Fun, from 2013, she writes, Oktoberfest got its start in 1810 as the royal wedding celebrated the crowning of Prince Ludwig and Princess Teresa. The party originally lasted 5 days and included the entire city of Munich. Now it has grown to last 2 weeks, usually starting in mid to late September and running through October. From Das Brew, an article written by Samantha Berman in 2017, the field, known as Teresa's Meadow, where the original party took place, is still the location of modern-day Oktoberfest. Every year, the festival kicks off with an 8,000-person costumed march through Munich, and the city has grown to be known as one of the world's largest and longest-running festivals of its kind. The festival attracts nearly 7 million people per year and more than doubles that in pints of beer sold at 14.6 million just last year. As you can see, Germany has some very amazing cities and interesting rich culture. Germany's rich culture and historical cities make it a top destination for many people. Today, I shared with you some information about Germany's capital, Berlin, and one of its largest and longest running festivals, Oktoberfest, held in Munich. Again, I ask you, if you could travel outside of our country, what would be one of your top destinations and why? Hopefully, it's Germany, because who doesn't love rich culture, amazing history, and a large festival? As the Germans would say, Sichere Reisen, or safe travels.